Om. 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 Shri Guru Pyo Namaha Harihi Om. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा ॐ श्रीमात्रे नमः. So we'll start with verse number 68. It's a very beautiful verse. It says, Bhujaश्लेषान्नित्यम् Bhujaश्लेषान्नित्यम् Puradamayitu Kantakavati Puradamayitu Kantakavati Bhujaश्लेषान्नित्यम् Puradamayitu Kantakavati Tavagrivaadhatte Tavagrivaadhatte Mukhakamalanalashriyamiyam Mukhakamalanalashriyamiyam Tavagrivaadhatte Mukhakamalanalashriyamiyam Bhujaश्लेषान्नित्यं Puradamayitu Kantakavati Tavagrivaadhatte Mukhakamalanalashriyamiyam Swatah Shteta Kalagaru Swatah Shteta Kalagaru Bahula Jambala Malina Bahula Jambala Malina Swatah Shweta Kalagaru Bahula Jambala Malina Mrinali Lalityam Mrinali Lalityam Vahati Yadadho Haralatika Vahati Yadadho Haralatika Mrinali Lalityam Vahati Yadadho Haralatika Swatah Shweta Kala Garu Bahula Jambala Malina Mrinali Lalityam Vahati Yadadho Haralatika. Full verse. Bhujaश्लेषा Nityam Puradamayitu Kantakavati Tavagrivaadatte Mukhakamalanalashriyamiyam Swatah Shweta Kala Garu Bahula Jambala Malina Mrinali Lalityam Vahati Yadadho Haralatika. Bhuja Shlesha. Shlesha means to hold. So Bhuja Shlesha Nityam, always. Bhuja Shlesha Nityam, always being held by the hands. Always being held by the hands. Pura Damayitu Kantakavati. Pura Damayitu. Pura Damayitu. Pura means Tripura. Damayitu, destroyer. So, always being embraced by the hands of the Tripurari, of the Puradamayitu, which is Shiva. Kantakavata. Kantakavata means thorny, right? It becomes thorny. Kantakavati becomes thorny. What becomes thorny? Tavagriva, your throat. Such a beautiful description. See, he's saying that, Acharya is saying that Shiva puts his hand on um, your neck, which means around the shoulders. And as the touch of Shiva touches her, her neck gives goosebumps. Now, if you have seen a lotus stem, it is very soft, but it has small prickles. So the neck has got prickles here, and therefore is resembling the lotus stem. Now, which obviously means that her face is like the lotus, which is why she says Tava grive tatte mukha kamalanala sriyamiyam. The auspicious kamala and the nala of the stem, it is resembling the stem of the lotus, and your face obviously is the lotus. Swata Shweta Kala Garu Bahula Jambala Malina. Agaru is is that is where the word agarbatti comes from. The Arabian word for agar is oud. So from there, the Tamil word comes udabatti, right? So agar is that wood which is used for creating scents. A lot of nowadays you get all this wood scent and all that. All of it is the origin is this agar wood. Agar has two types. One is the less fragrant white agar wood, and then there is the black agar wood which is very fragrant. So it is said that she applies this black agarwood on her throat. Because of that, her pearl necklace has got remnants of the blackness. Now, if you have ever seen a lotus root being pulled out from the swamp, the lotus root itself will be white, but it will have the mud of the swamp be stuck on it. So therefore, here he is describing the necklace of Devi, the golden, the pearl necklace of Devi with the stick, black spots of agar on it as the roots of the lotus. So here he is saying that Mrinalila Lityam. Mrinalila means beautiful like the Lalityam. Mrinali Lalityam, beautiful like the lotus. Vaha iti, causing this. Yat tadhas, below the neck. Haralatika. Haralatika. While we are saying it is a garland of pearls, why we are saying garland of pearls? Because in the earlier shlokas, we have seen she is wearing garland of pearls. Here, it is not specifically saying garland of pearls. It could be any garland. But obviously, any garland will not have the remnants of the agaru on it. So it has to be having some things which is solid. So here is the beautiful description. The description, therefore, is saying, Puja Shlesha Nityam Puradamayitu Kantakavati Tava Grivadhatte Mukha Kamalanala Shriyamiyam Swatasweta Kala Garu Bahula Jambala Malina Mrinalila Lityam Vahati Yadadho Haralatika. So now, why would she get goosebumps on her throat? That is the important thing that we have to understand. Right? See, she represents this entire Prakriti. In her stula form, she is the entire Prakriti. In her ultimate form, she is nothing but Shiva himself. She and Shiva are not non-differentiable. But when we are looking at it from a duality perspective, as Ishvara, Parameshwara, and Parameshwari, then Parameshwari, when Prakriti is touched by consciousness, it becomes alive. The goosebumps are a significance of the signifying the aliveness, the life force that is coming forth because of the touch of consciousness. See, you and I, we are conscious only because there is consciousness alive in us. The next moment, if consciousness goes away, we are nothing but Jada Prakriti. That Jada Prakriti becomes alive with that consciousness. That is what Acharya is saying. That when you look at Prakriti around you, see beyond that life, see that emerging life force, the joy that is being caused by this life force, by Shiva. And that is what you need to experience. So therefore, when we look around into Prakriti, we see that beauty and we are able to jump with joy. That is the meaning of this. That is the inner meaning of this particular shloka. What is another very beautiful thing is, if you see, Acharya, traditionally, we see that when Devi, we see her alone as Moola Prakriti, right? Sometimes we see her with Shiva. Now, when we see her with Shiva, there are multiple ways in which we see her. One, where she is at a distance. When she is at a distance, right? Maheshwara Mahakalpa Mahatandava Sakshini. She is at a distance. She is seeing the dance of Shiva. Then there are forms where we see that she and Shiva are sitting next to each other. Right? So one is where she is standing alone. Second, we are seeing her as the witness to this entire world. Third, when we see her sitting next to Vama Bhage, she is sitting to the left of Shiva, and Shiva pulls her in, and they become Ardhanarishwara. These are the traditional forms. Here, Acharya has gone one step further. And he has brought in one beautiful form where they are not yet together, but they are about to come together. Prakriti is sitting next to Purusha, and Purusha has put his hand around her, touching her neck. And the touch has raised this consciousness into emerging life. And Prakriti has become alive, vibrating with consciousness in this world. That is this beauty. So Acharya has brought this consciousness, principle of consciousness, this advaita comes through with this also. So that is the first shloka. Then we will do the, do you have time? Can we do the second shloka also?
I will have to go because I've already reached my destination. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I apologize. There was a
No problem. No problem. No problem. So yeah. No problem. So, we'll do the next verse next time, because the next verse is specifically for you, because it has something to do with the it has something to do with singing, and it has reference to the Melakarta 72 Tata, the Ragas also. The Melakarta 72 is also mentioned over there. Not directly, but we have to interpret. So next I will do it only when you are there. Okay. Hari Om.
Thank you. Thank you.
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.